Verbolten is a unique Zierer multi-launch coaster at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It has nearly 3,000 feet of track, an 88-foot drop, and an incredibly awesome dark ride element. And this coaster is always a fun ride, especially at night. This is our full-length, in-depth review of Verbolten and our comments about what you can expect when you go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg to ride this coaster. Now, get ready to brave the Black Forest. Verbolten currently occupies the same space that Busch Gardens Williamsburg's much-beloved aerodynamic suspended coaster Big Bad Wolf once occupied. The Big Bad Wolf was one of the most enjoyable ride experiences at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So it definitely shocked coaster fans when Busch Gardens announced that it would close and remove Big Bad Wolf after the 2009 season. Gone was the iconic final drop over the Rhine River. The park had not forgotten the iconic attraction though. In September 2011, the park announced Verbolten with the tagline, "Brave the Black Forest." Located in the Oktoberfest section of the park, Verbolten is one of the first attractions you will see when you enter the section if you are crossing the Ponte dell'Accordo from Italy/San Marco. As you cross the bridge, you actually get incredible views of Verbolten's final drop. You also see the ride's final turn before climbing up the hill and making your way to the coaster. As you approach the ride, you see a wrecked car with vines coming out of it. There is also a tall pole displaying the ride logo. As you enter the queue, you walk past the Verbolten Tours Agency Administration building. While in the queue, you see some of the best theming at Busch Gardens Williamsburg with several German posters and maps on the walls, luggage, and a ticket booth. And this queue definitely does a great job capturing the theme before you even reach the station. Verbolten is based on Das Autobahn, the German highway system, which travels throughout Germany, including the Black Forest. When you reach the station, you are met with the visuals of a garage. And this station is extremely well done, as there are luggage racks hanging from the ceiling, automobile-related posters on the walls, and drums containing gas, oil, and other liquids. There is even a bumper sticker with the coaster's manufacturer Zierer in the station near the queue section for the very front row. Verbolten has a dual loading station with 2 lanes, an A lane and a B lane, which definitely helps with capacity. Regardless of which lane you choose, you will see 2 of Verbolten's 5 8-row 16-passenger trains. And these trains look great. They are themed to a German roadster, complete with actual tires, headlights, and the iconic Verbolten V on the car's hood. Once you have boarded your train, secured your lap bar restraint, and cleared dispatch, you proceed out of the station to start your ride through the Black Forest. You proceed out of the station down into an S-curve. There is a little bit of straight track, but not too much before entering a right-hand turn onto the first launch track. You then engage the first launch, which sends you up into the show building. At the top of the launch track, you plunge into a forceful banked right-hand turn. This drop delivers a great moment of flow ejector airtime, especially if you are sitting towards the back of the train. You then go into a left-hand banked helix, which climbs up into a mid-course brake run. Off the mid-course brake run, you enter a left-hand banked turn, followed by a section of straight track with Black Forest show elements. The lighting effects around you are really good, as you feel like you are lost in the Black Forest. These effects flash as you slowly move forward along some straight track. You slow to a stop for a moment before lightning flashes, and the train suddenly drops beneath you, delivering a great moment of airtime during this freefall element. The train then goes down a slight dip before engaging the second launch into another S-curve, which travels upwards towards a shed. While you slow down to a crawl because of the brakes on this part of the ride, this element actually builds anticipation for the largest drop on the coaster, which follows the same path as Big Bad Wolf's original leftward curving final drop. The drop also gives a great moment of floater airtime if you are sitting in the last row. You then take a right-hand bank turn followed by one final left-hand turn up into the final brake run, thus completing your ride. Verbolten is an incredibly fun ride. Its theming is top-notch and it gives some sneaky good airtime. But this coaster's highlight is definitely its drop track, which is one of only 3 out there. The other 2 are on 13 at Alton Towers and Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And that drop track never gets old. Verbolten's LSM launches are also really good, especially that first one into the show building. Speaking of the show building, Verbolten has 3 randomized storylines. The first one, called The Spirit of the Forest, features a peaceful sounding spirit who lures riders into the forest and turns on them. The second one, called Lightning Storm, features a violent storm that threatens to destroy riders and their vehicles. And the third one, called The Big Bad Wolf, features a pair of glowing red eyes that stalk the train during its journey through the forest, which is a nod to the legendary Big Bad Wolf roller coaster. Those storylines are quite cool. Aside from the ride experience, Verbolten also has one of the catchiest exit queuing announcements in the park with that Auf Wiedersehen send-off. While it has so many great things to like about it, Verbolten does have a noticeable rattle, especially as it travels its spaghetti bowl section inside the show building. But that rattle does not take away from the ride too much, especially since the trains have some great lap bars, which actually allow you to get some airtime on the first drop after the first launch, the drop track, and the final Big Bad Wolf drop over the Rhine River. One final comment, Verbolten's final drop uses the Big Bad Wolf's old footers, which is really cool. Overall, Verbolten is a great ride filled with several surprises. While it may be shaky, it is always a fun ride, making it a coaster that we always have to do when we go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. For our final score, we give Verbolten an 8 out of 10. It does a lot well with its layout and is definitely a worthy successor to the Big Bad Wolf. So, let us know in the comments below if you have ridden Verbolten at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and if so, what you think about it. And if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more coaster content like this. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more coaster reviews and amusement park content coming soon to Coaster Adventures, and we hope to see you in the next one.